Morning folks, I'm going to paint over this one. Not that it matters. I didn't get the priming right on the board. The PVA glue I used wasn't thick enough. It's too dilute. So I've put a coat of retouch varnish on this. So I'm just going to redo it. I can't do anything with it as it is now. So I'll get some medium, quite a bit of medium. Mix in some of this alkyd walnut medium, or walnut alkyd medium, and crack on. Now I'm going to put a blue. I think of a blue black over that top. My dark period. So let's just. We don't want too much oil, but we want some. I haven't got a frame for this other than the gold frame, so I'm going to have a look in Wilkinson's. They do a cheap range of frames that I can probably paint a colour, or like white, a neutral colour. Need plenty of medium, so that I can display them. I'm thinking of putting the little one I did yesterday that I called, I really don't like this easel. It gets in the way of itself. So a bit of red. New day. It's only a little one, 10 by 8, but I'm going to put it up when it's dry, or thoroughly dry. I'm going to put it on my Etsy channel and test the water. I'll put it on for about £65, including post and package, unframed, and we'll see. Just try and blend. It's like a Dulux pattern. A bit of yellow in there. Alright, get some red and some black. The trouble is, with my camera, my Samsung phone camera, the reds turn out too light. This is a very dull red. I do enjoy doing this. It's better than painting. But as you can imagine, my new way is provoking some discussion, shall I say. Not everybody's going to like this, of course. It does come down to that, what you like. You either like it or you don't. But I'm going to put something in there, I don't know what yet. Something will occur to me in a minute. And look, we've got that lovely, that is looking much too bright on the screen. Don't know why, but it's showing up sort of things, a bit like a Rothko, isn't there? Okay, now I wonder what we can put in that. I think it's something. I want maybe some lighter reds just over the top of that. But I'm not very steady, my wrists hurt these days. But being abstract doesn't really matter, does it? They're marks. What if I come down? No, there's nothing to grasp on this Herring, John Herring or Frank Herring easel. But I think the idea of this is to provoke some sort of reaction. So a bit of symmetry there. Right, okay, well that's a cylinder. That's looking like a cylinder. Now, I'm thinking of green to complement the red, but I don't want it bright. I don't think. I just want the streak. Where I put a streak in here before, I want a streak there again, but I want to put just a little bit of colour in there. So with a bit of viridian, a bit of the cadmium yellow light. Floating, not really sure about that. No, let's just paint that out. Could put a bit of green in the bottom though. Why not? Well, to be quite honest, I think that's a lot more interesting than it was before. But how it dries, it's in the lap of the gods. I'm not sure. I quite like that as a statement. It's not quite vertical. So let me just straighten that up a little bit. So I've ruined that. Go away. Ah, yeah. No, that's picking up all sorts of rubbish, isn't it? Let's go with that one. It's very oily. Right, let's get that green back. So we've got a nice blended colour, and we've got two objects. Okay, 16 by 12. I have got a frame for this. It's one of those silver frames. But I've got one in it, and it's up on the wall at the moment. We had a dinner party here last night and a load of curries. So there wasn't a great deal of interest in the new abstract. The people weren't there to look at paintings anyway. But the usual reaction to abstract art is, well, I know what I like and I don't like that. That's lifting that paint off, isn't it? Oh, I'm not so sure about that. That's not really going well at all. Started off good. Well, it's a little bit of a glow around there, but that's only because it's exposing what's underneath. But I'm quite liking that. Well, I think that's better than it was yesterday, than the other one. But I just wish I could, maybe when that dries a little bit, it's just picking up too much. Too much oil now. Black and blue. That just isn't working, is it? No. That's right, so well and it's all gone wrong now. Although who's to say what's wrong or right? I mean, it's paint and pattern. No, it's just picking up the white. That would be okay later when it's dried up a bit. Put a bit of oil on there. Maybe that might flow a bit better. Maybe there's just too much red in there, in that bit there. Let's go back with the black and the blue. That was goes so well. Look, it's probably dissolving what's underneath it. Probably need to let it dry off a bit. That's why I do a brush. No, that's a rubbish brush now. absolute rubbish. Try a big one. No, that's not going to work either, is it? Now I've dirtied the brush, we're going to have to clean it. Right, okay, let's have a new tax on this. New tax, I say. So that's what I hate, this thing here. It's right where you want to put the brush. A friend gave it to me, so I can't really complain about it. I've had it for years. The sun's come out now, it's been a very cold morning again. The thing with cheap brushes is that the bristles break off and you've got to remove them then carefully. I like the idea of a bit of the bright red here. Like a reflection. Nothing wrong with stripes. Maybe I'll need to work on that one when it's dry. Okay. Right, well, let that go. For the moment, that is work in progress, but I'll publish it. A little bit of impasto there. Okay folks, thanks for watching, bye bye.